You. How's it going, demigod? I am the Rob called Zeus, the reincarnated god who's trying to do a little better this time. How is everyone doing tonight? Hopefully, everyone had a good week. Everyone's nice and relaxed and winded down, ready to get started on the next one. Stars really delay. I have a little trouble with PNG Tuber Plus. I've been having trouble with it for a while, but it's been getting really bad. It like literally stops as soon as I switch to stream on for some
Father,
reason.
I goon so the rest of the universe is safe. If I do not goon, this universe will be plagued with eldritch horrors beyond our comprehension. I am the god of goon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, what am I supposed to say to that? How's it going? Kitty, guys, how y'all doing? Hopefully y'all having a good weekend. Howdy, howdy. I'm still kind of waking up. My sleep schedule's been kind of terrorized by my work schedule lately. So my sleep's been kind of all over the place. But I'm here. I'll wake up sooner. Mhm. Yeah, happens. Ay, I don't know what you're talking about. This is just how my voice sounds when I'm like just waking up. A pretty fire nap, I will say. I needed it heavily. Ay. I'm just a EP god right now. I do not like this pen for sketching. I used to have a pen I used for sketching all the time. I really like. Gotta rediscover it. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Oh, I'm just doing an art trade with Sable D Meow using another VTuber, like a pirate VTuber. Yeah. I'm in this place where I'm kinda I don't know. I'm not in a funk. I'm in like the crossroads of my art journey right now. Where I'm like I basically am going back to basics with a lot of stuff. But it's been fun. Mm, 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 mm. Mhm. Ay, ay, ay. Mm, mm, mm. Stretch. Great. I appreciate it.
No.
Mhm. Oh, I know. I saw the post, but congratulations on your anniversary again, Kitty. I'm very happy for you guys. I'm glad y'all like the piece too. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad y'all like it. Itch. The antics, the classic antics. Uh, dude, are any of y'all like familiar with what is it? Is that old like RPG MMORPG? RuneScape? I think that's what it's called. uh, pancake. I love the little emote wall thing. So when people use emotes, they kind of pop up on the screen. The reason I'm trying to see how I can blow it up. I'll just screenshot. It's so small, but this brush I downloaded has like usually the brushes have like little pictures of brushes, I guess. But for some reason the oh my god, it's so small. It's probably not even gonna be visible when I blow it up. This is the symbol for the brush I'm using right now. And I think it looks like something from RuneScape or something like that. I have no idea what that is, but that's the symbol for the brush for whatever reason. I need to make sure I download Borderlands as soon as I get off stream tonight because I have been so busy I keep forgetting. And I feel like that's one of the games that will take like hours to download for me. The last thing I want is to like forget and then guys night comes and then it's not downloaded. Mhm. Oh yeah. That's gonna be interesting. I want to do like fan comics. I've always wanted to voice act in fan comics, but I just never find any that I want to do. Or there's one, or before, like I mentioned, oh, they were ones that I saw that I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, but they had like so many roles that it was like, I can't really do that with that. I don't know. What is that? Are you saying the title or something? Mhm. What would be cool? I just saw you said, man, you know what would be cool, Zeus? And I was like, what are you about to say? Lol. That would be funny. That'd be epic lol. I could not do that. This god needs money. How's it going, Murasabe? Hopefully you're having a good day. It won't, but my wallet, on the other hand, will not be healthy. Got a lot of big expenses going on lately, so I definitely gotta keep. I gotta keep working for now. That's good to hear, Murasabe. What's that worries me that you're asking for permission to say something crazy. That means it's probably worse than usual, which is more than a little alarming. Yes, I appreciate it. But it is funny that you say that after having Kratos announce himself as the god of Goon. But, oh, yeah, yeah. I have no context for what you're about to say, so I have no idea if it's okay or not. Go ahead. This is a trial period. I'll give you a trial. Let's see what you consider something permission worthy, and we'll go from there. Mhm.
Your son has returned. I come seeking the weed of Olympus!
There he goes yelling again. We're all right here. There's no need to yell. Mm-hmm. Mm. Jesus. Why was that something that needed to be asked of you? I can literally think of 100 more people I'd rather ask than my sibling about that. All right. Yeah. If you have to ask for permission from now on, just don't say. I think that's a good marker there. If it's on that level, then maybe just don't say. It doesn't even make sense. Ay, ay, ay. No, that's terrible. Nah, this is atrocious. Mm, mm, mm. Yaddy yaddy. Yeah. Good luck to all of you. I think. Yaddy yaddy. You're half asleep. That's not a good excuse. You notice how you know I'm also barely awake right now, and I have not said anything near as foul as what you just said. Just saying. Ay, ay, ay. Also, I don't. Okay, here's another thing. Yeah, I don't know if this is just me. Apparently, if people text me as soon as I wake up, I just don't answer until I'm awake. This is my thing. If just woke up, I'm not gonna respond to you until I'm awake enough to respond with something sane. Uh, I think that's pretty golden rule. Mm, 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 mm. No, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting how the scenario justified the response. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. BRB. Okay. I mean, as little brothers do. I mean, it is what it is. Mm, 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 mm. Just like, mm, I don't know if I believe that, guys. I feel like partially your fault. I think if I grew up with you, I'd probably end up saying wild shit all the time too. I think that's just par for the current course. Likely story. All right, here's the question though. Do you think he got worse after y'all met? Or do you think he got better? That's the question. That's hard to believe, I gotta say. And I've gotta admit it. Howdy, Cloudy. Oh, she has a collar on over here. Yeah. This is a very sketchy sketch. So, how was your day, Cloudy? I see you have arrived. Mm, 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 mm. Mhm. Let's see. There's a good bit of detail in this outfit. There'll be a lot to chew on. It'll be fun. It's not like an absurd amount, like a JoJo design or something like that. Mostly just want to make sure I get all the important stuff. So during some of the more like insomnia ridden mornings since I've been fucking around with my schedule, I started binging Call of the Night. It's on Amazon. I think before that it was like on High Dive, and that was like the only way you could watch it. But it has a really cool style. Like it's all about basically this kid who like doesn't want to go to school anymore and just stays up all night walking the streets and stuff like that. It's got a little bit of anime weirdness, you know. And the main character's like way too young for my liking and stuff like that. But I really like the art style. It's kind of a show I wouldn't mind like doing an art study for. And it almost makes me want to draw backgrounds. Almost. Moist streams. Why is that? Ooh, we had a stinky butt. Mhm. Damn. I'll go. Yeah. Make the dangle thingies a little bigger. Oh, the Resident Evil games, as far as like lore and stuff, I've always like thought was interesting, and like character design and stuff like that. But as far as playing, I probably would never. I don't know. The gameplay is just not really there for me. I've never been a fan of games that kind of like stop the action to do puzzles and stuff like that. At least no, it's specifically Resident Evil puzzles. The Resident Evil puzzles are kind of lame, I have to say. It's just I don't know. I think they're kind of convoluted, but it's one of those things where like if you're a big fan of Resident Evil, you expect that, and it would feel weird if it wasn't a part of the game. You know, it's basically a quirk, basically. If you're a Resident Evil fan, you expect it to be a weird puzzle that doesn't actually make sense to be there. That's just how it works. It's one of those things where you're like, I'm not gonna yuck people's yum, you know. If you like that kind of game, then it's perfectly fine. I think the only one I would even probably consider playing is the like last a couple were pretty interesting. But even then, I'm still like, eh. I feel like it gets in general zombie games and stuff like that. I've never been a zombie game guy. They don't hold me very long. Like I'll have fun like first couple times I play it, but they get really old for me really fast. Why not those? I think with Lady Demetress, that'd be the most likely one you would play. Dude. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Yeah. I don't think. I don't know. I tried to play the remakes with a friend with a Ash like late earlier this year. It was either earlier this year or like late last year. And I don't know. It's just the backtracking and the puzzles and stuff are just not fun to me. Let me say again, to me, they're not fun. I could see why some people might like it. Yeah, I can agree. I can agree with that. The gameplay is definitely more engaging. How would Dante even work in RC? I feel like Dante would clear out a Resident Evil campaign in like 2 hours tops. I feel like they wouldn't exactly have a chance. I'm noticing that. I'm noticing a lot of people in the gang tend to like Devil May Cry a lot. I feel like I'd make y'all mad if I told y'all the only Devil May Cry game I ever played. I feel like everyone would be upset with me. I'm gonna keep it to myself, actually.
Susie, I am home.
Hey, Momo. I guess that's super true for you. You're finally back home. Glad to hear you got home safe and sound. Yeah, that's the only one I've ever played. So, yeah. Ooh, I bet. I would not want to be driving around there. I don't like driving, period. Oh, yeah. And it is kind of sad. It's not like I'm opposed to trying the other ones either. I think it was just bad timing. Like when that game came out was like me saying, "Oh, I want to try the series. I'll just try the newest game." And it just happened to be that one. I don't have anything against the series or anything like that because of it. It just happened to be the one I played. I get me in a pirate mood. I might have to draw one of my old One Piece OCs at some point. Yeah, I'm so bad at drawing shoes. They're like pirate shoes. Are like all kind of crinkly. All the weapons. Mm. Let's see. Let's hear them. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mhm. Katanas or fists. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, I count this right. Mm, 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 mm. Bayonetta gun kata. Mhm. Devil May Cry. What does DMD stand for? Devil May Die. I don't know. Mama, you always trying to get people to expire by drinking. I'm not happening. One, two. Mm, 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 okay. Yeah. Probably not the best place to start. Mhm. Mm, 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 mm. mm, mm, mm. Mhm. As many times as it comes on the playlist. uh, I like to listen to the same things over and over again. Give me a break. Absolutely not. Wait, y'all want to hear my actual like theme song though? Yeah, I don't know if I call it my theme song, but I gotta say, it's so fitting that like if I was a millionaire, I'd pay this artist to let me use this as my like official VTuber song. She's right here. What do you mean? Mhm. Yeah, she's right there. Gotcha. Mhm. Uh, what do you mean, Peepaw? This came out in 2023. This is Bubba Graham. Mhm. You the thunder. Mhm. All right, we're coming together slowly but surely. What are you talking about? And why is Momo making Gaz cry? Wait, well, how am I making you cry? We all miss her though. There's not we could do about that one. Mm-mm. I don't know what to tell you. We can
Hey,
switch
chat
off
gang
the
up on
old
Zeus.
timey
Make them
movies.
karaoke for forgiveness.
Absolutely not. I've already told you what you got to do to get karaoke. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know what you're talking about. Damn. I've been talking for a hot minute. And some of the things yeah, some of the things I was saying you were responding to, so I thought I was unmuted. Like, that's actually kind of crazy. Damn. Yada yada. It is what it is. uh, yeah. Like when I was like, oh yeah, um, I didn't even hear the words in the song because I heard it so. Is the thing where you hear a word so often that it doesn't phase you anymore. And you then when as soon as I said that, you were like, "Oh yeah, I do that sometimes too." And as long as it's not Devon, you'll be fine. I was like, "Oh okay." I thought you were responding to me. Uh, and then I was asking oh Momo if I actually showed them that track or if they just made that up. But I do have a voice demo track that I don't even remember if I showed anybody that. God dang it. I was wondering. I was like, I don't feel like I showed anybody that. I was pretty embarrassed about it. There's like an ever so slight chance that maybe like I don't know. I was really tired. I said, "Hey, fuck it, I'll show somebody." uh, singing. That one's gonna be. That's gonna be nerve wracking. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I could voice act a little easier than I can sing, even though technically I think I have more experience singing in front of people than I probably have the voice acting. This pen might not be the best for like actual detail stuff. Mhm. I don't remember that. I'm not gonna. I probably did. I can see myself saying that, but it depends on the song. It depends very heavily on the song. Like that Krusty Krab thing, anything like that, that's not happening. I can tell you that right now. I do not. That would be hella embarrassing. I'm absolutely not doing that one. Uh, it's not. It has nothing to do with how singing like Squidward. It's the fact that it's a SpongeBob cover. I'm not doing that. Oh, absolutely not getting on my digital footprint. Ay, ay, ay. $100. Jesus. It slaps for other people. I'm not doing it. And, like I not to sound it's gonna sound pretentious. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. If I were to do singing covers, it would have to be something like actually like serious. I don't really want to be doing like joke covers too often. One because like singing is already embarrassing enough for me. I can't do any joke stuff. It would be way too embarrassing. Howdy, Cloudy. Yeah, I do not like this pen for detailed stuff. I'll have to figure something else out. Broad strokes are fine, but this pen is a little too scratchy and unbalanced. Smoothie. Damn, a smoothie would be so fire right now. Nah, Chief. I think I'll let you handle that one. I'll let you handle that one. Ay, ay, ay. You got that one, Chief. uh, I feel like I've completely lost what makes a good like uh sketch pen. I used to have the perfect one, but I cannot find it anymore. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, I'd join y'all if y'all had like a little collab and stuff. I don't see why not. It's like this curly braid that like goes upward. uh, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not, Ash. Not going on that podcast. Yeah, you're gonna have to rename that. uh, yada yada. Yeah, that's the yeah, that's the thing. You can't use that abbreviation anywhere. Mm, mm, mm. Gas tea. I get this. Let me make sure I put this where it needs to be. A bad habit of tails on people for whatever reason. Ah, gotcha. Gas. Hmm. Mm, mm. Let's see. Sorry about that. I'll be right back. BRB. Sorry about that. I am back. Alrighty. Catch up on chat. Mhm. I feel like adding a wing to your car Momo will make it look like one of those those weird transformers, like the ones that were like from the was it Dark of the Moon, I think. The ones that were like weirdly like typed like to be like black coded or something like that. Really weird ones that are like made to be written like stereotypical people. It was really weird. I don't know if that'd be. I guess it depends on your. Depends on you what you think. How much you like the Transformers series. Yeah. Dude, I was
Wait, y'all still do offerings?
Jesus.
Oh, they're bids. Okay, that's better than a sacrifice.
Cheer one,
Oh,
cheer one,
we hit a
cheer
big
one, cheer
goal.
one, cheer one, cheer one.
Thank you, Bobo. I appreciate it. We hit a big goal. I think is that the first time? That's pretty sick. Mm. I didn't even know I had one set up, honestly. Damn, I kinda wish I had a reward set up for that. Big big foofy tail. I don't want that. I want y'all to still make sure y'all taking care of yourself. But I appreciate the support. Yeah. But I think okay, as far as the karaoke stream goes, to remind you, because I don't remember if you remember during the Elden Ring stream, I said that once we get to 100 on the follower account, I will do the karaoke stream. So that is the goal right now. This sketch is about done, I think. I need to make like an official post for that to announce it. I appreciate it. I always appreciate everybody's support. It means a lot. Make sure I'm getting all their details.
Hey, party on Mount Olympus. Welcome one and all.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the raid. I'm still interested that you can do raids without actually being live. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, this is sketchy about that. So for the raid and the bits, y'all aren't hearing the announcement twice, are you? I think it's only on my side for some reason. It's like playing twice. Doesn't bother me none. That just makes sure I know when it's happening. If for somehow I missed it. Okay, that's good. That's good. No, that's no big deal to me, honestly. As long as y'all aren't getting bombarded by it, then I'm fine. I really like this design. I'm kind of happy that I feel like I captured it pretty well. All right, Mama. I appreciate you coming out. Yes, so streaming for guys' night tomorrow. I will be here at midnight, the usual. Of course. I'd be more worried if Gas didn't say anything. Shroom, howdy, howdy. It's good to see you. How you doing today? Mhm. I'm doing all right. I'm a little eepy, so it might be a little low energy today, but I'm still here. Getting a little doodle done. Doing a little art trade with a streamer friend. Sable D Meow. I don't know. You might have heard. You might have seen the cross pass with them at some point. Just about done with the sketch. I can get ready to move on to the line art phase. I love their design though. It's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Get these folders set up. Mm-hmm. Shit, I'm about to get me. I'm about to have breakfast for dinner. I'm about to set some pancakes. My sleep schedule's already fucked up. Might as well fuck it up by having breakfast for dinner. Pancakes, eggs, saucy. That's what I was wondering. Right. Uh, my parents used to make that all the time growing up. So it's a weird novelty to it. Ay, ay, ay. Nuh-uh. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Howdy, DJ. How's it going? How's my favorite deer doing? Ay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it's positive at the end though. It's a little confusing, but it's all positive. Mhm. I think I had these whiskers right. What are you guys? You're amongst them. You're one of the main ones who need to behave. Uh, uh, you're trying to make contact. That's all that matters. The intent is secondary to that. Everybody keep their hands and lips to themselves in the classroom. uh, that is true. Well, I appreciate everyone coming out though, as long as we just keep the peace. Ooh, banana pudding. Banana pudding is fire. I don't care what anybody says. I know too many people who don't fuck with banana pudding, and that's crazy. I think it's a texture thing, which I guess is fair, but banana pudding is fire. I don't like weirdly textured food, and I love banana pudding. It's worth the texture for the taste. Thank you. I'm glad to know that I have some sane friends. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, well, happy B-Day to them. Ooh, pudding on B-Day? That sounds fire. Mhm. Okay, that just reminded me. You just fired a random neuron. Has anybody ever heard of Science Daddy? It was like the weird four boys knockoff of Cooking Mama. I remember seeing like commercials for it. Even as a child, I could tell it was like a knockoff thing. Yeah, let me see if I can pull up a picture. This is it. This is Science Papa. Ay, ay, ay. It actually looked so cursed in comparison to Cooking Mama. Uh, no way. No shot. You can get it off Amazon right now for $33. Who the fuck's paying $33 for a new copy of Science Papa in 2025? This some shit Scott DeWaz has in his collection for sure. I can 100% see it. Ay, ay, ay. Please get off of my screen. Thank you. I love old Wii games, old random ass shovelware games. We had such an interesting library. Like I've been watching a lot of like Scott the Woz and stuff lately. Like I'm watching a lot of like old retro game videos, especially when I go to sleep. It's really interesting. Uh, especially like the PS1 has a lot of really weird games, especially like Japan only. God, that stutter was insane. The Japan only like horror games and stuff. I feel like you would be really into those, Shroom. There's some weird titles out there. Yeah, I'll have to send you some videos sometime. But it's weirdly comforting to go to sleep to like someone talking about some horrendous PS1 game from like from decades ago. Oh, I'm doing a art trade with Sable D Meow. She's been I've been watching her streams. She's been popping into mine lately. I really like their design. The sketch is basically done. Just getting now we're doing the line art. Yeah. But how's everyone else's week been though? How's the gang doing? I don't know. I know my schedule, how my schedule's been. I feel like I haven't interacted. I don't get to interact with y'all too much anymore, unless it's like literally during stream. Which is surprising. I feel like you have patience in other factors of your life. I don't know. You come off as a patient person to me. Maybe that's not everybody though. I think I do know people who are like really patient with other people, but are definitely not patient with themselves. Oh, that would be interesting. I feel like my pens are so inconsistent though. I kind of like all over the place. It really depends on vibes. I kind of just go off vibes when I draw something of like which pen I'm gonna use. Unless it's like a serious like the alternate gases, I try to do them all in the same pen because they're related characters. But besides that, usually I'm just kind of going off vibes. Yeah, I love sketchy pens. Yeah, I figured that. That's understandable. I think it's sometimes easier to be patient with other people than it is yourself. And then like in theory I like smooth pens, but I don't know. I don't have enough practice with them, I think. I've been trying to get into them better though. I've been trying to practice them more. Especially when I do like more cutesy type art. If I'm doing a character that's supposed to be more cutesy, I tend to try to keep the smooth type pen on hand. But it really depends. See, I drew a T like a couple months ago. I think that's the most aggressively I've used a pen, like to make it like look kind of sketchy because they're kind of like a dinosaur theme. Usually I don't go that hard on the pen. Yeah, that's definitely true for me. But I don't know if that's because that's just how smooth uh penning inking is. That's how smooth inking is, or if it's more just because I don't have as much practice with it, and that's why it takes me longer. Mm, mm. Got him. There we go. uh, it's always funny watching artists like repeat the same line like 20 times. Uh, Especially when you're doing curves. Can't help it though. It's a part of the process. Mhm. I remember like when I first started streaming, there was one particular line that I had to do over like 20 times, and I legitimately considered ending the stream. I say 20, it was probably more like 100. Like I literally looked at the end stream button. I was like, dog, this is embarrassing as fuck. That was really early on. That was like before I even met you guys. I was super self-conscious about drawing in front of people. I still am, honestly, but no, it's not as bad now. There you go. Oh, thank you. I really like this design. It's really cool. Yeah. Yeah. I'm right there with you. Because this and also I should probably say that that'd be pretty smart of me. There you go. But file open the slow dancer I made last week. So obviously I was just doing a character design challenge, but I am ashamed of how stock this pose is. Because I was just trying to get the design down, but when I was looking at it when I was done, I was like, damn, I could have had her do something else. Like, you know? So I'm probably gonna redraw this at some point just because it's bothering me. But I am happy with how it turned out. I have to do Valkyrie next too, which is the other Joe Bro horse in this in Steel Ball Run. Shout out to Steel Ball Run. I can't wait for that anime to come out. And shout out to Uma Musume, which is consuming all of my in between hours. Literally anytime I have downtime at work or I'm like on break, I'm probably playing that game. I'm so surprised I wasn't a horse kid in school because horses are sick. Like not even just the anime girl racing aspect of it. I just like horses now. Like horses are just sick. They're really cool animals. And hearing like the story of like the actual horses and their like legendary races and stuff is so cool. uh I believe that in another life I think I was a horse girl. I think that might be that might have been my fate. I simply didn't know it. I was a dinosaur kid. I think that's the only thing that stopped me from being a horse kid. I was obsessed with dinosaurs growing up. Ah, yo, in another life. Yeah, but I've been slowly convincing friends to play that game. So like not the only one doing it. Uh, I swear I have not been into a game like like a mobile game like that in a long time. I do not play many mobile games. Not a mobile game guy. The Ninja Turtles are sick though. I think I was really into Ninja Turtles as a kid because it was one of the only VHSs we had for a long time. Like we had like a crate of VHSs and we never bought any more. So what we had was what we had. I think the rotation was Spider-Man 1, Air Bud, one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies, I can't remember which one, and Space Jam. That was the rotation. Spider-Man was my pick. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was my one of my younger brother's pick. And then what the brother who's like only a year younger than me always wanted to watch Space Jam. And then Air Bud was like, oh, no one can decide what they want. We'll just put Air Bud on and go to sleep. Oh yeah. I say that like that's like we were even watching the movie. It was just like oh, what are we gonna put on when we fall asleep? We were really doing that fall asleep to a videotech since childhood. Dating sim game? Which one? Yeah. There's something weirdly nostalgic about rewatching things constantly like that. Because it's like you never have to do that now. You can always find something else. Mystic Messenger. I remember my friends being obsessed with that game. I thought the character designs were really good, but I didn't really get into it. I remember some friends being obsessed with that game. I should make the tassels different so they don't just blend in with the hair. Dun, dun. Oh, dang. I gotcha. I gotcha. Super EP. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious and wholesome. That's I love that for you, Jerome. uh, guys, are you at the work right now? I don't know why I said the work. It was a Starfire moment. But yeah. Ah, gotcha. Edgy nerd boys for the win. Understandable. Oh, gotcha. What time they thinking? Might have to pop on in there. Consistency? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I was not paying attention to how many loops I was putting on this thing. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, just let me know. We'll have to pop on over there. Mm, mm, mm. Any friend of Shrooms is a friend of mine. Oh, yeah. I love those. Hey, honey, how's you going? Don't get shy now, honey. Oh no, what's up? You having some tummy issues? Oh no, not the alternator. Jesus. I had a bad feeling about that. Yada yada. That sucks. Oh no. You called me? Did you call? Or did it just happen? Okay, that's good. Wait, how do you know it's the alternator? Honey, it wouldn't bother me. You need help, you need help. Mm, Silly. Mhm. Thank you. That's what I said. We'll figure something out though. Oh Lord. Uh, what do you mean? Honey, what do you mean? Ay, ay, ay. Everyone's going to commit crimes. Uh, well, I appreciate the support. As long as she doesn't get arrested, I'm fine. Do what you gotta do, just don't get arrested. Even stitches on this part. Let me make sure I did that right. Sacrifice. Ah, no sacrifices. Oh, can't have shit in this house. Mm. Ay, ay, ay. I didn't know we were taking sacrifices again. Thought we left that behind. No, I think we will. I think it's in the best interest of the operation that we ask questions. Because often left to your own devices, uh things get strange. We're so much trouble. No lie. Do what you do best is crazy. Yuddy yuddy. As long as I don't gotta bail anybody out, I suppose it's fine. I suppose that's true, technically. It shouldn't be any streams if you do it right. Fast, quick, and in a hurry. Mhm. Hey, that's what I'm saying. As long as I don't have to bail anybody out, I suppose it's fine. Mhm. Mhm. Oh, welcome back, Murzabe. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Ah, sleep function still not working. Yeah, I feel you on that one. You're happy to chill out here then until sleep takes you. Oof. Yeah, yeah, I feel that one. Lately, it's been seeming like that's usually around the time I fall asleep. Oof. You know what's the worst thing though? When like you couldn't sleep all night, and then the minute your alarm goes off, you start yawning. That shit is the worst. Like that. Oh lord. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Oh, I hate it so much. That used to happen to me all the time. Doesn't happen quite as often. Usually, worst comes to worst, I can get a 2 hour nap in. But, ugh, man, those nights are the worst. That's why I used to work at a really, really whack job. Again, I don't work there anymore. I guess I could just say I used to work overnight at a gas station when I was younger. That job was terrible. Immaculate vibes, you know. It's like that liminal space of like being in the middle of a empty gas station at 2 a.m. But the fucking coworkers, oh my god. Cause I worked it alone, so I was in the gas station alone all night, which was cool for me. But when my coworkers came in the morning, and my boss, they would be so annoying. They'd be like, "Oh, you didn't do this and that and the third, or you didn't greet the customers. You weren't here. How are you gonna tell me if I greeted the customers? Because if you were watching me, that shit's weird." 16 monsters, Jesus. Yeah, a nap can sometimes make it worse. It all depends. Ay, opening a business. I don't know about that one. I just want to draw. I just want to draw and stream video games with my friends. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, it was fun when it was fun. It was vibes when it was vibes, but literally, I work a eight like normal 8 hour shift. Then my boss would come in the morning and start complaining about shit and be like, "Oh, you can't leave until you finish that, this, that, and the third." And I was a young kid, so I was like, "Fuck, I guess I can't leave." I didn't know any better at the time that I could just say, "No, fuck that, I'm going." Uh, that's one of those live and learn type things. It did not pay well too. Also, I was a kid, so it was money to me, but it did not pay well. It was not worth fucking the fucking struggle my boss would put me through. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't do anything I wanted because, like I said before, my boss had nothing better to do but to like check cameras at 2 in the morning to see what I was doing. And also, there'd be customers who would just straight up snitch if I was they thought I wasn't doing something I was supposed to, which is some bullshit. But whatever. You gotta be some type of loser to want to snitch on someone who works at a gas station. That's crazy. You got like nothing better to do. Uh, those are weird fucking times. Like I don't know. It was a weird era of old Zeus's life. See, that's what I'm saying though. Like I was a kid, I did not understand that that shit did not matter. In my mind, I was like, oh, well, I guess if I don't do this, I'm gonna get fired. They're not gonna fire me. I was the only one willing to work the shift. They're not gonna fire me. But I didn't understand that at the time. This is one of those live and learn type books. uh, yeah. I do kind of wish I knew better back then, because I could have made that. I could have taken advantage of that job easy. But at the same time, the job was, like I said, it didn't pay well and it was kind of whack. So even if I went back in time, I probably would have just told myself to get a different job. The job I have now is nice though. It just has really shitty hours. But I mean, what you gonna do? Hmm. I kind of want to binge some anime. Cause I like, as tired as I am right now, I have a feeling I'm not gonna fall asleep immediately. What's a good like 12 episode anime to binge really quickly? I'm in the mood for a rom com. I'm not gonna lie. House Husband. Oh, The Way of the House Husband. Princess Jellyfish. Okay. Mhm. I started House Husband a long time ago. I read the manga. I didn't continue watching it just because I was kind of like put off by the animation. Princess Jellyfish. I've heard a lot of good things on that one, but I kind of got spoiled. Well, I say spoiled, but I feel like that one is one I could still enjoy that one. I got spoiled because I a YouTuber I really like who does video essays did a video essay on it and I just watched it. I probably should have watched the show first, but I really like their video essays, so I still watched it. It was all about like gender identity and escapism and stuff like that. It was a really interesting video. Yeah, it depends. Like it's not always gonna bother me. I'd say it depends on the media. If a game, if a game, unless it's like literally a visual novel, if a game is ruined for me because of the spoilers, that kind of tells me I wouldn't have really liked the game that much anyway. I would have just liked the story, which means at that point I might as well just watch like someone play it, you know. But if it's like a TV show, I kind of care about TV shows getting spoiled, especially if it's like a drama or like a crime thing. And then movies, movies just feel unavoidable at this point. I feel like I get spoiled with movies all the time. I've kind of gotten used to it. What the fuck?
Why, thank you for the offering. The gates of Olympus are open to you.
Hey, how's it going, Verd? Welcome, welcome. We're just chatting and sketching here, working on a little uh drawing. art trade. I don't know why I was blanking on the word with a friend of ours. Appreciate that. Yeah, guys, that name is kind of sus. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, exactly. The name is sus. Yeah, Bird. I hope you enjoy your time here, though. Okay, the picture is kind of adorable for Super Milk John, but the name is still sus. Like that character is adorable, but the name is still sus. That's all good. I appreciate it. Feel free to lurk if you don't. Uh, I don't mind if people don't chat too much. That's all good. Thank you for the hydrate. Mhm. What does that mean? Guys, I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna lie. That might be is it the text the speech to text kind of mess it up there. I'm so lost. No, that's not the part I'm lost about. It's the bagging anime. What do you mean by bagging? Oh. uh, I've dabbled in some Caillou. I don't really fuck with the main character though. He's kind of annoying. Nah, I don't know about that one. Ever since they switched up to 3D, I wasn't fucking with it. Almost done here with the line art. I'm listening for now. Mhm. Dude, speaking of anime with really sus names that are hard to defend, if there's this anime called like Rascal Doesn't Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, that has to be one of the hardest anime to defend. Period. Because it's genuinely well written and has a good story. But I think that's kind of the point. Like a lot of the characters are like written to be weird or like off-putting at the like when you meet them, but they are actually like, they're well written normal people once you actually get to know them. So I guess it's kind of clever that that's what it's named. But I'd be one to recommend that anime to people. I just cannot call it by its name. Yeah, I brought up Call of the Night earlier. I really like the art style of Call of the Night. That is another anime where that anime is actually sus though. Like there's no like, oh, it just sounds sus. No, that one actually sus. But the art style is so cool, especially for the environment. It makes like nighttime look so pretty, especially for a city setting. I think a lot of media makes nighttime in the city look kind of ominous and dangerous, which it can be for sure. But they kind of make a beauty to it in that show, Call of the Night. My own moose. What does that mean? It's a cutie emote. What do you mean by my own moose? Moose. Like moose cake or moose animal? Be fair, if I could tame a moose, it would be kind of sick. I don't trust them enough. Those are wild creatures, but a moose would be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. They're like massive, and their horns are really cool aesthetically. My own personal. What does that mean? And as for this night shift nurse, I'm almost certain. I'm almost certain that's not normal anime. Like, 90% sure. Yeah, I thought so. I just look it up, and this first thing I see is well, exactly what I expect. Ay, ay, ay. There's so much of it. Jesus, this is like a cult classic thing. Ay, ay, ay. All right, eyes and face stuff, and then the rest of the tail. And then the line art's about done. Oh, it looks weird. It looks definitely weird. You know what? Just for recommending that, this man's gonna stare at you from the corner of my screen for the rest of the night. While I finish this line art up. Y'all have Gaz to blame for that. Put him in the box. Which box? The box. I know nothing about this man, but just from the aura of this picture, I knew you would hate it. uh, he has an aura about him that says nothing good comes with being around this man. I love the idea of someone who knows what this is popping into the stream randomly and wondering what the fuck's going on. Uh, uh, yeah, that's the aura he gives off. Not a nice man. Kind of like square eyes. He gives square eyes. Mm, mm, mm. Mhm. That name sounds super familiar too. Was that? Why should it be another like explicit anime? But for some reason, I feel like I heard that name on like Toonami. Okay, so definitely not on Toonami. But doesn't Viper GTS sound like something you would hear on Toonami though? Or am I tripping? Let me go and type it in. Fucking car came up. Oh, it was just showing me cars. Oh my. Okay, never mind. I found it. Okay. This art style is really, really nostalgic. What the heck? I might just watch this just for the vibes, honestly. I really like this art style. Ah, gotcha. Here, we'll balance it out. There we go. Witchblade. Era told me about that one actually. It's on my list. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Rotate canvas. There we go. All right. Yeah, that's a vibe. When you say the main girl, do you mean the one in this picture that you that I pulled up? Ah, I do like this. Yeah, I might have to put it on for the next random movie or anime night. Oh, Catboy. Pull up. Where's the sauce? What I just looked at I just looked at my DMs. I just looked at my DMs and saw this creature. Uh, this look creature Yache. What, what is this? Where is he from? What does he want from me? Uh, I don't got none for him. This creature. Be gone. Uh, let's see. I'll do the details and spray paint. Spray paintbrush. That's not a moose. That's a simulacra of a moose. A scientist with nefarious intentions and a inflated ego created that creature. Mini moose. uh, oh, I laughed so hard I hiccuped. Jesus. I'd actually pay to see him get tipped over. Where is that creature from? That's the question, guys. Where did you find such a being? Okay, he does kind of look like an Invader Zim creature. I can actually totally see that. Ah. Of course he can. Like I said, a creature made with ill intent. Oh, the bugs. Ay, ay, ay. All right, I think that's the line art about done. The flea. Yeah, I saw your little guy on the other app, the bird app. He looks pretty cool. I like the concept. He's just baby. Demon baby. Let's see. Fingers. I'm guessing we're not talking about chicken. Oh, Shroom, what was your friend's name who's going to debut soon? Fish sticks. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. I am also, honestly. Let's see. Oh. Oh, I see. This is really cute. Oh my god, he's turned out. Yeah, that counts. Hmm. uh, I mean, there's always the boys' night table. That's pretty cool. but I'm already a little over the time I should have been on for tonight. We got the line art done, so I'm gonna color this on my own time. But I appreciate everybody coming out. I appreciate the new follow. I'm gonna send y'all over to Kitty. She's playing Animal Crossing, so you'll still be nice and chill. I have been the Rob called Zeus, the reincarnated god who's trying to do a little better this time. And I hope y'all have a good night. Good night, Shrew. Good night, guys. Good night, everybody.